Come on into the library. It's a place where I love to be. Look in a book, here's a story for you. Who makes stories when the day is through? Who makes stories when the day is through? Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun. Milton Wordsworth,
Shelley and Jackson,
working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun. Come and be a story maker. Story makers. Story makers.
It's midnight. Hello.
Has everybody gone?
Welcome, one and all. Milton Wordsworth, story maker and magical maestro, at your service.
Swish, swoosh, swish, swoosh, swish, swoosh, through the sky. My aeroplane's flying up high in the sky.
Jackson, what a fine rhyme.
Oh, well, I was watching the children today, and they were talking about flying, and they made this paper plane. Swish,
But how did they make it?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Allow me to demonstrate how a paper plane is made. I was once the best paper folder in my class, you know. You take it so, one fold here, a little nip and a tuck here, and round we go, taking this piece here, and voila, a fantastic aircraft.
Not bad, I suppose.
I wonder what it's like to fly up high into the sky. Really high.
Oh, no, I'm not sure I'd like that.
Milton, can we have a story about flying?
Oh, no, but only if it's about flying very low, a bit like Milton's plane.
That's an interesting idea. Story machine, we'd like to fly, but please don't take us up too high. Hey, it's not working. I've forgotten the magic words. Can you help me? Oh, yes. Imagine a story. It's a playbook, and it's called The Birthday Swing.
It was Jack's 4th birthday. Mum and Gran were acting in a strange way, whispering to one another. They were planning something, but Jack didn't know what. Gran took Jack to the park to play on the swings. The park was a long way from their house, so this felt like a special outing. Jack loved playing on the swings. He could go slow and low, or fast and high. And it made his tummy feel funny inside. It was the best feeling in the world. While he was swinging, he thought about what he might get for his birthday. He hoped it might be something exciting. Gran took him home where Mummy was waiting with his present. She covered his eyes and walked round the garden with him. At last he was allowed to open his eyes to see his very own swing. Jack was so happy he wanted to try it straight away. Mum helped him onto the seat and Jack said a big thank you. Up and down, up and down. Now he would be able to swing every day. What a fantastic birthday present.
That was a good sort of flying on a swing. I love swings. What are you doing, Jelly?
Boing. I'm jumping as high as I can. Jumping is a kind of flying.
Oh, great fun.
Boing. Jump up high. Boing, boing. Side to side. Boing, boing. Jump around. Boing, boing. Touch the ground.
Shall we join in? Boing, boing. Jump up high. Boing, boing. Side to side. Boing, boing. Jump around. Boing, boing. Touch the ground. Brilliant.
I can jump higher than a tree.
No, you can't, Jelly.
Well, trees can't jump.
Oh, very funny. Well, I can jump as high as the moon.
Really?
Yes, watch. Boing, 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 boing. Look, here it is.
Oh, yes, very good, Jackson. Should we make a story with it?
Oh, yes, a moony, bouncingy sort of story.
Will you join in with the magic words? Imagine, imagine, imagine a story.
Oh, yes, it's a Kevin the Spaceman story. And the story's called Bounce.
Kevin and Spanner in space to explore, seeking out planets never heard of before.
Ooh, that was a very soft landing, said Kevin. Agreed Spanner, and decided to dig for a bone straight away. But instead of a hole appearing, the ground just sprang back at him. Ooh, said Kevin. I feel very wobbly. He tried to walk, but with a badoing, he bounced up in the air. They seemed to be on little wobbly islands, surrounded by plants and flowers. There were other little islands all over the place. Hey, this is great fun, laughed Kevin as he bounced up and down. Kevin was enjoying himself so much that he didn't notice the strange boinging sound. Growled Spanner as a round blue thing bounced into view. Hi, I'm Kevin, called Kevin. Oh, hello, I'm Bouncer, it bounced. Who's that with you? It's my dog Spanner, said Kevin. Hello, Spanner, follow me, called the blue bouncy ball. But don't step on the flowers and plants, they don't like it. Just bounce. Kevin jumped high in the air and found himself bouncing after the blue thing. After they had bounced for a while, they relaxed with Bouncer in some convenient hammocks. Whew, said Kevin. That was fun. Spanner looked dazed. He said. He was feeling decidedly hungry. We're not used to bouncing, you see, explained Kevin. Really? Said Bouncer. How do you get around? We walk, answered Kevin, or run. Oh, that's weird, so it is, said Bouncer. Spanner began to bark enthusiastically. He'd spotted some juicy-looking bones hanging from a tree. Please could Spanner have one of your bones? Asked Kevin politely. Oh, certainly, replied Bouncer, and he picked a bone off the tree and gave it to Spanner, who began to nibble it. Said Spanner. It was a rubber bone. Don't be rude, Spanner, said Kevin. Eat it nicely. Spanner tried, but it really did taste disgusting. He decided to hold the bone in his mouth as if he were ready to go. Kevin took the hint. We really ought to go now, he told his new friend. Thank you for having us, Bouncer. Ah, nice to meet you, said Bouncer. Bounce by again, any time. Come on, Spanner. I'll find you a tasty space bone, said Kevin.
I don't think Spanner enjoyed that rubbery bone very much.
No. Milton,
Yeah?
what is it like to go up in a plane?
What, one of these?
No, not a paper plane, a real plane.
Oh, well, my pink furry friend, it's a wonderful feeling being so high up and looking down on the world below.
I would love to do that.
Perhaps we can use your plane and make a story and show you.
Fly away, little plane, and make me a story. And you can help to make the story too. Do you remember how? Imagine a story. It's a blue cow story called Blue Cow Goes Flying.
In a field not far away is a herd of cows grazing quietly. One of the cows is most unusual. Blue Cow wonders about the big world beyond her field. One day, Blue Cow was watching the birds in the sky. I wonder what it would be like to fly way up there in the sky, just like a bird. She's off again, said the other cows. So Blue Cow caught the bus that stops beside her field. I'd like a return ticket to somewhere I can learn to fly, please. There you go, madam. Hold very tight. And they set off for the airport. And then they arrived. When Blue Cow got off the bus, she could hardly believe her eyes. There were lots and lots of big metal birds all in a field, and some of them were flying around. Moo! said Blue Cow. They look so much smaller when they're flying in the sky. Everyone seemed to be waving little pieces of paper and carrying bags. Blue Cow followed the people through the doors and into a waiting area. Then Blue Cow noticed out of the window that people were getting inside one of the birds. She quickly followed everyone, and a nice lady showed her where to sit. Moo! Goody, she thought. I'm finally going to fly. Up in the sky, Blue Cow looked out of her window. She could see all the houses below, and even her field where all her friends were munching on grass. She waved frantically, but no one looked up. Then she noticed something fly past. It was a bird, and it was very small. Just then, there was an announcement.
Hello, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard our new aeroplane. We hope you have enjoyed your flight with us. We will soon be landing back at the airport.
Blue Cow watched the small birds fly away. Now she understood. She was in an aeroplane, and she was flying in the sky just like a bird. What an adventure!
Whoosh! Whoosh! Oh, that was cool!
Yes, but everything looks so small.
Yes.
It's quite strange.
Yes, but it was good fun, though.
Yes. But look, now it's time to go.
Indeed. How time flies.
Yes, time flies like a plane!
The dawn is upon us. The morning is nigh. We've made our stories, and we bid you bye.
Working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous.
Thanks for helping.
Bye, story makers.
See you again soon.